छाया आसमां में जहां देखो झूमता गगन में ज़मीं आसमां मुझे छू गया झूमता गगन संग मेरे झूम ले जहां ये कैसा नशा प्यार का समा रंगी समा झूमे आसमां होश तो खोले प्यार तू ले ले संग मेरे झूम जा कैसा नशा होश है कहाँ होश तो खोले प्यार तू ले ले संग मेरे झूम जा
Hi, my name is AJ Starr, and I am a Psychology A student in Mr. Schwartz's class. One of the favorite things that I learned over the trimester was nature versus nurture. So basically, nature is what you're born with and what is handed down to you heredity-wise, and nurture is from the environment and things around you. So one example of nature would be growing up I was very quiet, and I now through psychology have learned that that comes from my father's side. He was also very quiet and non-vocal. And one example of nurture would be throughout the years growing up and making friends, I've learned to be more vocal and more talkative with other people. I definitely recommend that you would take Psychology A and even Psychology B, especially if you have Mr. Schwartz.
Hi, I'm Haley Mead, and I'm in Psychology A with Mr. Schwartz right now. One of my favorite parts of psychology was Chapter 10 when we learned about parenting styles. And so we learned about multiple types of families. First is the nuclear, which is parents and their children. And then we went on to learn about extended, which is a nuclear family plus their relatives. And we went on to learn about parenting styles, and the first one is permissive, which is parenting in which parents let their children do as they wish, and few rules are made or enforced. So that would be like me not even asking to go out on the weekend and just doing whatever I want with my friends and my parents not really having a care in the world what I do. The next one is authoritarian, which is the parenting style in which parents rigidly set the rules and demand obedience. It is also known as dictatorial, and that would be as if on the weekend I would ask to go out and there would be many rules and many guidelines to follow about where I'm going, who I'm going to be with. And the last one is authoritative, and I think this is kind of actually what I live in with my parents, and it's when the parents seek input from children, consistent but flexible, and enforcing rules. So when I try to go out on the weekend, my parents ask questions, but they're also like, what time do you think you should be home from this place? And they seek my input on what I think is right and what rules I should be following. So learning this in class, I think it really helped me understand why children act a certain way, because they all come from different sorts of families. Nuclear, they may have multiple parental figures, stepmoms, stepdads, biological moms, biological dads. So it helps me understand why they act a certain way and also the parenting styles they come from. Me coming from an authoritative family, I feel like it's made me have a very good relationship with my parents, and I can relate to other people who come from authoritative parenting style families as well. And I don't know, I just really like learning this in psychology.
Hi, I'm Nina, and I'm a Psychology A student with Mr. Schwartz. Classical conditioning was probably one of my favorite topics that we had in psychology, and it's because, it happens naturally all the time, and it's so relatable to our lives, but we don't even recognize or appreciate all the work that goes into teaching someone something. I actually recently have came across something that is classical conditioning in my daily life. It starts with a stimulus and a response. So the stimulus would be me being happy, and therefore my niece would be happy. My niece being happy would be the response. Well, the neutral stimulus ended up being when she'd do something she was supposed to, like throwing away her diaper or putting away her diaper wipes or putting her clothes in the laundry room, just stuff like that.
Go throw it away, Annie. Throw it away. Go. Wrong one. Shut the door. Yay, Eddie!
Now those simple things that she did, like putting her clothes away or like picking up her bottle or whatever, it makes her happy. And it's just so weird how it works. This class has given me answers to things that I didn't even know could be answered, and I'd highly recommend Psychology A to anyone. You have discussions about things you never even thought about, and it just opens your mind so much more.